Hello all.
Hi.
What up?
For those of you that are new to the channel, this is Kirra. So Kirra was a long time group of Coswegan Farms. So it's nice having her back for a visit.
I was about to say, you say waking up. I was like, I've been awake. And you, I prefer to be in bed. I'm a sleeper.
She is a sleeper.
Sheep, are you coming over here? They're like, I don't know. Are we going to get in trouble? Are you going to go get the dog?
They're gonna come give us their opinions.
They're literally peeking around the truck. That's hilarious. We've been letting the animals, the sheep and the goats, just kind of run loose and graze and forage, and so we don't have to feed them hay.
Free food.
Except for we did have to feed the goats hay.
Yeah, we did.
Because we have a new they have boyfriend. You have boyfriend.
You have boyfriend.
Girls. You get good now. You have boyfriend.
He is manly.
He's very manly. His name is Stinky Billy.
It is Stinky
Because
Billy.
we're original.
And he's very stinky. He truly is. I feel like we're so far away, but in order to get all three of us in here, we kind of had to be. So,
Because we're not like scooting in any closer to each other.
because we're not a couple.
We're not a couple.
In fact, I took that chair, and Heather's like, "No, it's your life. You,
You have to sit in the middle.
Dang.
Projections right now for Lee are it will start to impact his area Friday around 8 at the earliest. Well, then he has zero excuse to not
he's
be
here.
Oh,
Bob,
hi, Bob. You made
evening
it.
to all. Running late here. Sorry.
Okay.
Nancy, hi.
Bushcraft, where's my
Hi, Kira,
s'mores?
welcome back.
Hey.
Do you want it burnt or do you want it golden brown?
Charred. It is charred. It's only burnt if it's black in the middle. Otherwise, it's charred.
We had this whole discussion on the video that came out today on my video. Whole discussion. It was pretty funny.
In any defense, for whatever reason, I don't know what this is going on about, but charred is a very unique required taste.
It's burnt. It's when you burn. It's when you char. It's when you set your marshmallow on fire for your s'mores and it burns. It chars the whole thing. And then, but you don't like s'mores.
I don't.
Yeah.
Gross.
Charcoal briquettes.
Yeah, so
were
what do you
less
guys-
charred than that marshmallow?
What do you guys like? Do you guys like it charred or do you like it a golden brown?
Bob says everything is Kira's fault. I don't.
You're lucky this is live and this isn't in person.
Don't rile her up. She could get a out of jail free card. She's autistic.
Mama's here. Hi, Mom. Gloria. Hey, Kira. Glad to see you.
Are you breathing over there? In and out. In and out.
I got lost. What?
Bob likes it toasted, not charred. KJ likes it slightly singed. Kelly likes both.
I like them. How I did it.
Let's see. Charcoal briquettes were less charred than the marshmallows. Hello, Bushcraft.
Hi, sheep.
Michael Devoy from Green Bay, Wisconsin
Hi, Michael.
is in the house.
Hi, sheep.
Hi, Maya. Yeah, I suck with names, though. Everybody's just...
Oh, Maya. Hi, Maya.
Okay, I said it right. Yay!
She did say it right. So the weather's actually really nice today. It's like, it was in the late 60s. It was comfortable.
It was. I built a table.
She did. It's gorgeous. It is so pretty.
We were going to build a table, and then we were waiting on the... Well, first we thought the pump was broke.
Hi, Tina.
For the shower.
Nancy
And
says
I hadn't
burn it.
showered in 5 days and really needed to. And so I was like, I don't want to go video, so we're not going to work on the bar until we get the pump. So Kim went into town, uploaded a video, got the pump, brought it over. It still didn't work. And ended up till just a little bit ago, because you can see my hair is wet, getting it fixed.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I did cry over it. There were tears.
Which is very rare for Heather. So when she does cry, we're like,
nobody knows what to do. They're
I'm
like,
like,
what is going
I
on?
totally would hug you, but I know, number one, you don't like that.
And I'm not sure how to deal with emotions. So when people have emotions like,
So they've all been panicked.
I left you a book and it says to give you a hug.
I was like, the only thing I know to do is get ice cream. All I know to do.
Yeah, hers was a better option and more legal.
But yeah, we've been really, it's like we haven't really been doing as much with the barn. We had my kids were here, which was lovely, but that does take away. We ran out of water, not for us, but the animal water and the shower water and all those things. So doing water runs takes up a lot of time and unloading and all of that. So, and then we went and got Stinky Belly.
Yeah.
Which was an experience.
Which we co-own with a friend. So he'll go to her house for a while to breed her goats. And we were just trying to figure out how we were going to get these goats bred this year. And we were going to it was either pay the stud fee or actually just go ahead and purchase this guy. And he's fancy. Like, he has fancy papers and he's
We do call
fancy
him
bloodlines.
Mr. Fancy Pants or Stinky Belly.
Really, yeah. He's either stinky, yeah.
They call him that. I keep thinking he looks like a stinky brownie. Because he kind of looks like one of those s'more brownies mixed together. And it's just like, you look like a brownie to me, but you smell bad.
Yeah.
So.
He does smell bad.
He does smell
But he's
really
very
bad.
manly.
He's
Like,
very manly. He's very sweet.
Comparing him to Bud, he is a good goat.
He's a very sweet boy.
Other than we've watched him jump the fence twice. But
He
that's
did.
He's
because he
terrified
was-
of dogs.
The thing is the cool thing about him, though, most time when goats get scared, they run away from you, where he's like, Mom, hold me, and like runs to you and doesn't disappear down the
He
road.
was a bottle baby.
Yeah.
So this is part of the self-sustainability thing, because the reason we're breeding is so that we can get mamas and milk, and that way we can make cheese. We can make all of the things.
Hi, Chasing Freedom Homestead.
Ooh, hi Brenda and Matt.
So Bob said, Heather, you could just do 5-gallon bucket showers again. I honestly, if I couldn't get it to work, that's what was going to happen. Bushcraft says, YouTube doesn't have smell-o-vision yet, so you're safe. Now I smell like a girl.
She smells great. I was even saying that. I was like, man, I'm just not used to smelling good things.
Here's a pump and a quart of chocolate. Problem solved. That's good.
Hi,
Yeah.
White Rock Homestead.
Yeah. Hi, White Rock. Boy, don't say,
Say that 3 times
fast. Who knows what would come out? Hi, Brenda.
Kirra just recently had a birthday as well, so she's now officially old. Well, not old. She's 28.
28.
To be 28 again.
I like it to be known, I still got 2 more years of stupidity left.
Oh, you're stupid when you're in your 20s? Is that it?
30s. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you're no longer stupid when you're 30.
That's what I was
Yeah.
asking.
Kind of. I'm going to go with
Kind
like
of.
a hit and miss on that one, but most of all of the dumb stuff, you see 20 people in their 20s do it.
I want to know how old you guys were when you had your, what they call the midlife crisis. Because I was 26. And I was 26, had my farm in Texas, was working a job plus training dogs. So I had my own private business on the side, but also worked a job. And Victor was 5 years old. And I had a full-on meltdown because I was like, I'm not doing what I said I was going to be doing at this age.
Sorry, sheep are in the green. One second.
Oh, naughty sheep.
We went and decided to go and have lunch at somebody's house. So, food won. Any
And yeah,
objectives?
we had a friend that barbecued for us and baked a cake, and we got to pet her puppies and take her goats for a walk. So this is how this worked out. She had listed this thing of all the animals on her property basically have birthdays in this month, and I was like, "Ooh, Kirra's coming. She has a birthday. We should have a birthday party together with everybody."
Yeah. But then they tried to kill me with the cake because they put 28 candles on them, and then 4 or 8 of those candles were sparkler candles, and they would not go out. So I'm just sitting at the table dying, trying to go blowing the candle of sparklers out.
I was 29. That was mine.
29 when you lost, when you
Because
were
I was like,
"What?"
no, I'm gonna be old.
I'm gonna be 30. To be 30 again would be amazing.
Now I think that, yeah.
That would
I don't
be
know if I've had one
fantastic.
yet, so.
I don't know if you will. I don't think it's like in you.
I'm probably just like, oh, look, it's water.
Yeah, you're kind of like, I go with the flow, whatever, it's good.
I go with the flow, and I'm pretty airheaded. It's like, look, what's this? I don't know. I'm gonna go lick it.
Dun, dun.
What has shocked you the most, or what about coming back here?
The rabbit pen.
That shocked you
funny.
the most.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they'd be gone. I don't mind rabbits. It's just they're so squishy, soft. It's hard.
She wants to hold them all.
Oh,
Do. I'm gonna love to face it.
gotcha.
But they
And
won't
they
let
don't
me.
like it when you do that.
See? They
So
won't
White
let me.
Rock says they can't wait to get goats. Are you, what kind of goats are you going to get? What is your outlook? What are you wanting from your goats? I have this rule of, yeah.
Yeah, you tell them.
Which
Exactly.
family wants to know what they should look
I
out
have
for
this
from the
rule
race?
of trying to make sure that the animal could do 3 different things. So obviously they all fertilize, you know, but hides, meat, and milk. So that's what the goats are. And brush cleaning. So they've really cleaned up underbrush.
They were amazing for that.
Yeah.
Because it was so dense in
So
that
that you
garden
couldn't
area.
not even. You could have not.
You could have
You
not.
could have not even. You couldn't even walk back there. You couldn't get back in it.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sounded like pasta for a minute. You coulda nada.
Coulda nada. Yeah, it'll be a name. It will name a pasta dish that.
Coulda nada. Coulda nada have seconds on this.
Well, it sounds like it's kind of like similar to spaghetti and Alfredo spaghetti with shrimp in it, but then you get these butter knots of coulda nada.
Kelly's meltdown was at 26 also.
Thank you, Mary.
Bob harvested 2 gallons of tomatoes today. Are you making salsa or
That's
tomato
amazing.
sauce? I have a bunch in the freezer. Of course, a lot of them we
Mary's
did.
Homestead says happy birthday.
Ah,
We did
thank you.
tiny cherry tomatoes this year, but we've got a ton, and so
She wouldn't let me
I've
eat 'em.
still made. Yes, there's a
They're
bowl there.
delicious.
Eat them.
There's a whole huge
Whatever
bowl
doesn't
inside.
get eaten goes in the freezer.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean eat the whole bowl.
I was like, you were sending me mixed signals here, woman.
Huh.
Alfredo rabbit. Sounds good.
KJ said 49 last year. We know my reaction to that.
Zamus 21 rabbits. As I sit here with 5 rabbit skins trying to decide what to make.
We're gonna make mittens and toe warmers, definitely. I really want to make a rabbit blanket, like multiple rabbit blankets.
I remember you wanting to do a rabbit vest too.
Yeah. Yeah, I would I would like to do probably hats. That's kind of the things we've really talked about.
Yeah.
How is Bunny Roundup 23 going? That's from KJ.
It's a continual job.
I'm not getting involved in that roundup.
You are. You
Bushcraft
just
does
help.
not think that he has had his midlife crisis. What should I look out for? Crying.
Hi, Colin
Feelings
Bowen.
of failure,
If you panic and buy a sports car.
or marry somebody that's like 20 years younger than
Yeah.
you.
Date someone
If that's the case,
that's totally out of your
Abandon that ship.
trajectory of who you want to be. in
abandon that
life.
ship so fast. You don't want to go down it.
If you buy a pony, that might.
That one doesn't count. The pony don't count. The pony will love you.
I would say, did you have a midlife crisis?
I did at 26.
Okay, so I did not at 29. I was just like upset about like
I was
turning
a
old.
mess. A full on.
I was upset, but I think my full
snot
on
fest. It
midlife
was-
crisis was quitting my job at 20 years and moving to Florida.
Yeah.
Just like selling everything I owned. That I think was my real one.
The real one. Dwayne would like to be 30 again.
Me too, Dwayne.
Question for all of you. Who knows of any legal drugs that can knock these two out so I can go get tattoos with them?
It's not even
What?
gonna happen.
Number 1, yeah, and number 2, no. Like, No drugs. No tattoos.
I said legal
You
drugs.
will not be drugging us.
KJ says Benadryl.
Benadryl.
It doesn't work for me. I get the opposite effect.
See, I did say legal drugs. I didn't say illegal.
It wakes me up.
Besides, at least I didn't ask for chloroform.
Bob, I have made Alfredo rabbit. I made it when Eric was here. It was really good. And I smoked the rabbit.
It was on the video.
I think you did it.
I
I
smoked
think your
it.
memory's gone.
Yeah.
Robert Bates said no tattoos.
I have a full back tattoo. That
I-
was that last
I
breakup.
haven't.
That might be one too. No, that's a broken heart. You broken hearts, you get a tattoo. So we don't have broken hearts.
I've made it a mission to get a tattoo every time I turn
That's
an
right, a
even
a
number.
birthday
So
tattoo.
I need a new tattoo. And when someone suggested last week for group tattoos, I was already on the plan for it. I just need to find something legal to drug them with.
Kelly says you need to make an Elmer Fudd hat, Heather.
Wade says, welcome back, Kirra. We've missed you.
Aw. Hi, Colleen. She's here with us.
Hi, Danielle Duckhead's Homestead. Good evening. She said, Kirra, good to see you.
Zamus, I agree. I don't think I think gloves would be too difficult because you have the fur and trying to do the fingers and stuff. Where mittens, and I like the mittens where you can pull the top over and flip it back and still use your fingers for things and then pull them back over. Those are the kind I buy every year.
I think I would have problems with that because when your hands sweat and then you want to go put your hand back in there, it's like all.
Yeah.
I just asked for toe warmers because my toes get cold easily.
Bob says you need to wear gloves inside of mittens, keeps you warmer. Yeah, but I hate gloves.
She does.
I don't mind gloves. Gloves I can do. I can
I
move
love
my
them.
fingers.
KJ,
Dance.
the cougar might be helping with rabbit control. Any sightings?
No, we did catch like 11 one day. I caught 2 this morning. This is what we kind of do. We kind of sit here and we feed them when we feed the whole group, and they all kind of come running because they know it's feeding time, and then we catch them.
We do have some good news.
There's a cat.
Yes, so you guys, I wasn't here for the members live, so you guys might already know this, but we got the the outhouse finished. We got toilets in it.
Well, it's not finished, but it has toilets.
It has
it's
toilets.
workable.
It's
which
great.
people keep asking me if it's workable. Yeah,
That's workable.
I thought we were
It was
celebrating
workable
the fact
before.
that we found another cat.
it was just Japanese style.
It was workable before you just had to like squat. Yeah.
It's a Japanese style outhouse.
Number 1, Kirra, we're not all as well. I'm not as much of a cat fan as you are, and number 2, it's not really our cat yet.
If they would let me get my hands on it, it will be our
You
cat.
would traumatize it to the point that it would leave
Never
and
come
never
back.
come back.
No. Yeah,
We've started feeding it. This little cat. It's young. It's young. It's skinny.
This
But
intensity.
it has shown up, and we have been putting kibble out for it. So hopefully
Kira's
it's gonna-
intensity, she wants to love it to death. Like,
Yeah.
I want to hold you, and I want to love you forever. She was doing this thing with her big eyes.
And I was like,
And her
you
teeth
are
like
gonna
this."
terrify that cat. Quit looking at it.
no, seriously, all I need to do is get a live trap and you give
Hi,
me
Danielle
5 days
Duckhead.
with it. It will love everybody.
Yep.
See, I could totally win that cat over.
Hi, Glacial Ridge. It was so awesome getting to meet you on Saturday.
Oh, Danielle, prayers, honey.
Oh no, I'm sorry we didn't get to hang out much. We had a thing we had to go to like
Yes.
right after.
Yes.
What happened? Who died?
Nobody died.
Oh.
Danielle found something suspicious on her mammogram. She's asking for prayers.
Hi, Wade.
Definitely praying.
Colleen,
for you.
Benadryl knocked me out today. Tried no drugs, but had an issue with hives, so I'm a bit Emmy right now. And
Ooh.
Virgil's bringing home Panhandle pizza. Ooh.
Oh, I'm making pizza.
Yay!
I've been doing the dough today, and we've got a huge what is that? A couple pork roasts I got to put in, and I'd like to smoke them.
That'd be great.
I want to smoke them, and then we smoke them first, and then we pressure cook them, because we actually did one last month, and we had the best burritos like all month long. And
Thank you, KJ.
so.
Yes, thumbs up is appreciated.
Wade says, waking up country. Now, if we are talking about smoking some meat, slow, I use just wood and make nice and add my apple or cherry wood for the smoke. I'm the one that does the smoking,
And Heather's great at it.
we're out of apple and cherry. I think we only have alder right now, so.
And it's questionable if I cook.
But
They don't like my cooking.
I have a green egg, and I do a lot of smoking on that. And Kelly got me a little thing for my my Weber grill that you put the chips in and you smoke in that. I tried that last time, but then I ran out of propane, so we ended up. But we did that, and it's just faster for us to put it in the Instapot, and that just worked really well.
It
And
did.
it just like was super tender and fell apart, and I didn't have to babysit it for a huge. I think I ended up smoking it for about an hour or two,
Yeah.
and really low, and then we finished cooking it off in the pot.
KJ said add pan-cooked crispy onion chicken with Monterey Jack cheese, green beans, and homemade mashed potatoes.
Yum.
That is amazing.
KJ say the members saw the snazzy curtains in the outhouse thanks to Kirra taking a photo. Membership has its privileges.
Yes. There are some snazzy curtains. That's awesome.
Bob says hurricane prep going on here just in case we get brushed. Supposed to pass right off the coast.
Prayers that you don't get brushed.
Yes.
Um,
Bushcraft said we need to build a bunny dojo.
yeah. They are karate fighting all the time.
They do.
She was singing the song the other day.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Let's see. There was something else. I lost
Go
it.
for the needs you. What?
Oh,
Bob says right now getting rid of trailer load of stumps and harvesting everything I can before the weekend. Yeah, because if you get a bunch of wind there, that's going to hurt your garden.
Charlene's happy to have you
Hi,
back.
Charlene.
And she agrees with me and the cat.
Go for the cat. It needs you. I've rescued cats that showed up by my house, and they turned out to be so sweet.
We are, Charlene. We are rescuing her. We're just not wanting Kirra to smother it to death.
Because she loves them to death.
We have to tone her down a tiny bit because her energy gets super excited and it scares them.
The word for me is
Until
intense.
it is intense.
I want to love their faces.
Girl, you were vibrating the entire table.
She was like,
I have rights.
Hi, Vicky. You finally made it.
Vicky! I love it. Kelly said she might be able to bring some wood from her mom's house.
Ooh,
Bring me a
that
cat.
would be fantastic.
She said apple orchard wood.
Yes, apple. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Diane says,
That
hello,
one.
ladies. Welcome back, Kirra.
I suck with names. I'm sorry, everybody. But Kelly, bring me a cat. If they will not let me
So the plan
Charlene.
is when the shop is done, that we are actually planning on doing a bunch of cat rescue. And I mean, I would literally have like 9 or 10 cats here because we have such a mouse population, and they're helpful, and farm cats are great.
Yeah, we'll be happy to be rid of the mice.
Yeah.
We do have a whole plate of cat food on the table right here. Next
We've actually talked to a bunch of people because I was like, why are the mice so bad? And apparently everybody has had really bad mouse issues this
Yeah.
year.
Katie did says, hello from Kentucky. It's great seeing the three of you together again. Many hands make light work. Kirra looks happy to be back. Y'all look relaxed.
All right, well.
I just came from
Katie,
Kentucky.
Not who I thought it was.
Charlene says, yes, you have to win her trust first, Kirra.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, you don't get a say in this.
Kirra, calm down.
I can do it. Easy peasy.
We were in Hurricane Aniki in Hawaii.
Yep.
The wind was vicious.
That was exciting and terrifying all together. When you come from Idaho and they don't have stuff like that.
Okay, so funny story.
Okay.
Story time.
We like funny stories.
So during Hurricane Aniki, there was a group of us on the road, and we had a first sergeant that,
On the road, you mean doing police work?
doing police work on the road, working the road, yeah.
So that you guys understand, she's not just laying on the road. Go ahead.
And he was doing, he was on his radio, and he was yelling. All we could hear was, "There are 3 women in the road." And we were trying to figure out where, like, get them out of the road. Like, it was like, and he was like calling everybody to the area because there's 3 women in the road. And we get there, and what he was saying is, there are tree limbs in the road. It sounded like that there were
3 women.
3 women in the road. It wasn't. It was tree limbs.
Bob says, and then one time at band camp.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of
Heather.
would have thought if somebody said there's
Charlene.
3 women in the road, I thought they would all be dead.
Heather, I have 8 cats that will need a home in a couple of months. They're outdoor cats that are losing their homes. Oh, Charlene, you're so far away. Lou, hello from South Florida. What color cat? What would her name be?
Well, I'm hoping it's a her, and she's black and white, which is one of my favorites.
White and gray. She didn't have black fur, did she? It
No,
looked
we
gray.
haven't gotten that close
It
yet.
could be
We've
black
only
or
seen her in the
dark
dark.
It's one of the 2.
Yeah, it's and my cat that I used to have, that I had for a long time, for 12 years, he was a black and white cat named Picasso, because he had his face markings were, but so.
I voted for Oreo for the name because you can never go wrong with that name.
Yeah, we haven't really picked a name. We have to figure out what it is first.
We threw out some names yesterday.
I don't remember them.
I remember her saying Oreo.
Oh.
There was one I threw out, but I don't remember what it was.
We can name it Saffron.
My black and white was Spaz, Lou says.
Oh.
Janet was near Katrina. Oh, Katie did. Bless your heart, Janet.
Colleen said back. Her internet's in and out. Mice ate a couple dozen of my peppers in the greenhouse, but put a couple mouse traps last night in greenhouse and got one this morning. Your spicy peppers? Like, those are some... Those are...
Those are Mexican mice.
Like, man.
Mexican mice. Yeah.
They're Mexican mice. They like the spice.
Are they riding a little cholo car? A low rider. Do he have a bandana on his head?
How do you say mouse? Mouse in Spanish?
Ooh, I do not remember.
Who knows?
that one.
Who knows how to say mouse in Spanish? Janet says, I was near Katrina. I had opened my house up to a breeder. She bred standard poodles that was hit in Katrina. Like, she came to my house when Katrina hit and stayed there for like a week and a half and then was able to go back.
I was pregnant when Aniki hit Hawaii, and I considered naming my son Aniki. And then I was like, no, that would be a terrible name. So I named him Andrew instead, after another famous hurricane.
He probably might have like disowned you.
Bob says, I had a winter storm that dropped 3 feet in one night. Only thing that got me out was a 4x4. Had to go out a window to leave the house.
Yeah. Mouse in Spanish is Speedy Gonzalez. Might have found that other goat for you, Heather.
Zamus 21 had deer ate my hot peppers.
So, we've heard
Colleen
Irish
says, "Not
Spring
the spider
soap.
one, silly.
Irish Spring soap apparently works at keeping mice from not wanting to go in an area, so that might be something you could try as well, Colleen.
Yeah, you just grate it and put it in there. So that was
People
super
say to put it in
interesting.
your RV, grate it, put it in little dishes.
Kelly, I need another goat like a hole in my head.
Wait, it says, my black and white tabby cat I named Dude because he was the dude.
Dude. That's a good name.
When I was living on a horse ranch, Ken had a black and white cat, but he named it Tux because the design made him look like he had
a text. I remember the conversation now because we were talking about Carrot.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I gotta tell you this story. So our friend Kirra knows her. She's like her other mama. has cats. She loves cat lover, and she had these 2 cats, and I was my first time going over there, and she says, first I met Rue, which was her gray cat, and then she's like, oh, I have another cat named Carrot, and she's like, oh, she's right here. So what do you think when you think Carrot? I'm thinking long, skinny, orange cat, right? And I bank around the corner, and there's this cat that's like the fattest cat I have ever seen. Jet black, giant eyeballs, and the tiniest head. Well, I just start laughing. Like you guys have heard me laugh. I laugh for like 45 minutes. I can't speak. I can hardly breathe. The cat just sits there and stares at me, judging me for judging it, and hated me forever after that. But it was the funniest thing because, one, I'd never seen a cat with a head that small and a body that big, and then its name was Carrot, so it was not what you would think. It was just really funny.
Yeah, mind you, the gray cat, Rue, was probably the spawn of Satan. She was late one time. That cat never forgave her.
Yeah, to feed her.
Cats are like
And
that.
then they sit like the twins on The Shining at the end of the hallway. Like,
Did you see that? What was
that
that?
had to be a rabbit.
It was a rabbit or a bisquick.
Oh.
But mind you, the gray cat is super fat too. Not as fat as Carrot, but fat too. She moves like a ninja. It's
Wade says,
horrifying.
now my orange and white tabby, his name is Sarge. And he is my hunter-killer. I had a memory pop up on Facebook today where Picasso, he would watch mice eat his food out of his bowl, right? Like, he was like, not putting that in my mouth. And then he apparently caught a mouse, did not kill it, brought it to me, and dropped it on my chest right here while I was sleeping. And I woke up to this little stud mouse going, and then I was like, and then I had a picture of it sitting on my pillow.
And then she was like, ah! Richard is snake attacking, Bob says.
Yeah. I had
Richard, settle down.
Mr. Cranium.
my cat Pearl was kind of the same like hers.
Raton. Yes,
Yeah.
Ricky. Go ahead.
At first, she was kind of like, oh, chase it, and then it bit her, and she hated chasing mice ever since. She would just like, gross, I don't want to.
The other thing he brought me was a vole. So if you ever wondered what a vole looks like, I can tell you.
Richard near the blue tarp in the back. Yeah, he likes to hang back there because he can tease the dogs.
Yeah. Wade wants to know if we found some girlfriends for Richard yet. No, but we're not looking.
Well, we did bring him some quail, but he has no interest in those.
Zero
chicks.
interest. He's snobby.
Mouse in Spanish is raton.
Hmm.
Richard was just checking out the tarp. For once, he's being good. Well, not so much, but
If the cat shares with you, he loves you. Picasso did love me.
Jimmy Johnson, welcome back, Kirra.
Hi, Jimmy.
Don't you have a cousin named Jimmy Johnson?
I'm pretty sure that's him.
Are you the race car driver, Jimmy? The NASCAR driver?
Are you my Uncle Jimmy, or are you the race car NASCAR driver?
Or are you a random other Jimmy Johnson?
Diane, our black cat, his name was Storm. Our new cat's name is
Deity, short for Aphrodite.
Aphrodite. Okay, she's a tabby.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
We're being judged by the goat.
Hey, June.
She's like, I'm watching the time. You have an hour before snacks.
Hi, Linda.
Here in about 20 minutes, they'll start being verbal. Like,
Jimmy says no, but yes, it's me.
it's awesome. Well, hi, Uncle Jimmy.
Okay, so Katie said, Kirra, tell us your feelings about being back and what have you been into?
My feelings when I got back, it was very nice. I was like this part of nature I do like. I'm at my dad's. I hate being outside. So when I'm at my dad's, I took up resining, which is you basically make these mixed chemicals together and you can make dog tags.
Oh, she made us the cutest dog tags.
I'm gonna go grab a dog.
Okay.
And she made us bookmarks too. They're amazing.
Oh, yeah, those are so pretty. We're actually, okay, so over on my channel, because we're not on my channel, I have to remember that. I'm putting together a website. Yeah, there it is. There's the dogs.
Oop, there
There
they
they
are.
are.
Oop, there they are.
Who let the dogs out? Richard's like, run! Anyway, we're going to put together a website of things that we are going to sell. There's a couple of things that we, I want to put together some charcuterie boards and some, say it for me, somebody, trays, the little wooden trays with the cool handles on the side, and
Cutting boards.
some cutting boards, and Kira's going to sell some of these things. It doesn't have my phone number on it, does it?
No one look!
So
If you
that
start
just
getting random
happened.
texts, no.
Great.
Me too!
Oh boy.
Bob wants to know, will you do more dog training stuff when you have time? Yes. Yes. So I'm probably gonna just do a separate channel, either separate channel or over on Farm to Table, because they are farm dogs and they.
Kirra Zama says, warning, playing with resin is such addictive.
It really is. I have a full bag. I regret nothing.
Bob, nope, no phone number, laughy face. I didn't see anything. Bob, phone number is 867-5309.
8675309. So this is how you know the age of people.
Yes.
When they don't know what that is.
Yes.
They're like have no clue that they're obviously very young. So my son was here. We were sitting
Hi,
around
Judy.
the campfire, and he was talking about how he had to be taught what some of the language nowadays.
Yes, the slang.
The kids slang, what that all means, and I got most.
You know
of them
you're
wrong.
old when you say the kids slang.
I got most of them wrong, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow. I'm like, I'm really old, I guess. Yes.
You also know you're autistic if you have to be taught how kid slang works. My cousin texted me. He's like, this. And I was like, what? And I asked him in person. He goes, it means this. I was like, you could have just texted that. Like, seriously.
Bob, Drew, rescue team is in the chopper now. Just send a flare up.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
I don't know why
Get to
he
the
said he was
chopper.
being hijacked.
KJ, you ride the slang train so far, then just say nope, that's not enough, and get off the next station.
Vicky wants to know, Kirra, how do you like the outdoor shower?
Surprisingly, I do like it.
It's better than what we had, huh?
It's better than going to the YMCA.
Better go in the Y, and
Better than not having one.
better than the one in the RV.
Yeah, because the one in the RV was tiny.
It's tiny.
I
And,
didn't have
and
a
you had to
problem
take a
with that
super
one.
Yeah, well, you're tiny.
and you had to take super short showers.
Yeah, because it ran out of hot water.
Yeah, that part I did hate. This one's nice because the water's just like,
It's on demand, yeah.
Backyard Homesteaders here. Hey, girl.
Jimmy wants to know, when are you girls going to take a day on the lake? We may ice fish this year.
I will
That's a
not be
very
here.
good question.
I will not be here for that.
We were supposed to get on the lake with her kids when they were here, but we did not do that.
We did not.
Any outdoor concerts on the calendar for the fall?
We don't really do outdoor concerts. There was one. The Beach Boys came last year, and we did go to that. But that's just because it's a small town, and it's not got a ton of people. But we both are not big crowd
Bud's
Yeah.
a moron.
I know, he is.
hangouters.
Bud's in there trying to destroy the fence.
Battery got stuck. One of the
I'll
two.
totally ice fish you. We would love to ice fish. That would be fun.
Now we
Yeah.
can take my place on that one then. I'm not going to be here. I don't do cold. Cold sucks.
There's so many people that ice fish. Bob, ice fishing is only a few days away. Hush your mouth, sir.
Come visit Hauser. We have a small lake, and it has trout.
Ooh.
If you said salmon, we would be there in a heartbeat.
I like trout.
I like
trout.
fish.
Kim,
So-
you don't like trout, do you? That's not your one of your faves.
It's flavor-wise, no. I mean, but that's because like that's all we ever had for fish when I was growing up. Was we'd go camping and then we would have trout, and it was always the same way with lemon and butter. And I'm not a big lemon fan. So.
See, I'm not either. And the first time I'd ever had it was when I was stationed in Kentucky, and we had rented the MMA fights, and like a whole group went out fishing, and then we all met and had a big party and watched the MMA fights. And this one, actually, it was what's his bucket that we were stationed in Hawaii with.
Good old what's his bucket. Hope what's his bucket's not watching right now.
Wow. Nope.
Corn fed.
His new wife's name
Schneider?
is Sherry.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about now, don't
No, I
you?
do. No, I can't remember.
Ah, it's like right there.
Okay. Anyways.
Anywho, he cooked the trout on the grill, just the way you're talking about it, and I'd never had it before because we weren't allowed to eat fish in our house because my stepdad did not like the smell. So I ate like 5 of them. I was like, this is the best ever. Like, I love this, and I can have it all the time.
See, because we had fish that way, I didn't think I liked fish. So when we were in Hawaii, I was like, I don't
Doug!
like fish. Duck, goose.
I know, Doug.
But I
Welcome
thought-
to my brain.
But because of that, I thought I didn't like fish. So in Hawaii, I was like, no, I don't like fish. No, I don't like fish. And I've come to find out I really love salmon.
Yeah, love
and
salmon.
I do like halibut. I love tilapia. I love tuna. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it was just the way it was cooked.
Colleen, I love trout. Raised fishing for trout in Oregon my whole life.
Thank you, Charlene. Yes. Hit the like button.
I have ice in my freezer for my Coca-Cola. Why do I need to fish for it? No more fat finger typing. We cook it on the grill also. It's Colleen. Lay bacon on the trout, wrap it in foil, throw it on coals or grill. We haven't done bacon. That might be good.
On fish.
Try it with lemon pepper. It tastes amazing.
KJ says Lake Erie perch when you can find it. It is good.
Jimmy says, your Uncle Jimmy says, all work and no play make for boring girls.
It's true.
Everybody that's on here, are we boring girls? I really want to get the feel.
The feel of the room.
Yeah, let us know. Are we boring girls?
Jimmy, you know better than that. You know that I can entertain just in anywhere. I can talk to a brick wall.
She talks to strangers, y'all. She'll start a conversation with somebody, and I'm like, oh, here we go again.
And I can make things awkward.
And then today I'm by myself. Heather's not with me. I go to the tool store, and this guy
Harbor
says,
Freight.
this guy in the parking lot says good morning to me, and I'm like, hi. Walk away. I'm so awkward, people. When I'm not with Heather, I'm so awkward.
Bob says halibut is really good. Not going to tell you what fish not to eat, though. Kelly says, I love perch.
Vicky asked something.
Vicky said, so no one answered. How do you fillet ice fish?
Very carefully.
Basically, you get a pick, and then you get a hammer, and then you have to try to get it out of the ice. There you
You
go.
have a very sharp knife, and you're
Yeah.
very careful.
By that, we mean not Kirra.
Mary says, there's nothing about y'all boring. Zamas, tool store. You mean toy store.
KJ says, boring, you are definitely not. Kelly says, I can talk to anyone, anywhere, just like Heather. I'm trying to think if I've had halibut. I must have had it on the island.
I love halibut.
I'd be
Do we have
entertaining.
halibut here?
No.
No.
It's
That's ocean fish, yeah.
Yeah.
Da-da, with a very hot knife.
If you guys are boring, the rest of us must be dead. Gloria, you're very right.
Well, think of it like this. You say whatever age you are, then you say, I'm not dead yet. Look out, world. Then just keep going.
What?
Well, she said if you guys were boring and then they'd be dead, all they have to do to fix that is just yell out their age and tell the world to look out. They're still
We
going.
do have really good salmon, though, over here in the Ponderay Lake.
I will go fishing for that.
I have
Not
tried,
pleasure.
so I used to fish a lot, and I tried, my grandpa was like a pro at getting kokanee, and I tried and tried and tried to get kokanee and could not. So that's my goal. One of these days, I'm going to catch me a kokanee, a big old kokanee,
We need to blow up these channels so we can buy a boat.
so we can fish,
So that
buy
we can
me
fish.
a boat.
Gonna buy me a boat. There's a saying, much better to be seen than viewed. That's a saying? I've never heard that saying.
Are you saying sing?
Wade says, waking up country Kimmy. So if I pass you as you're walking into a store and say hi, you're not going to say hi back?
No, I'll say hi back. I'm
And then
sometimes,
she runs.
I'm
Hi, choo.
I'm kind of awkward. I'm like, hi. I don't know you. Bye. I'm working on that. I'm working on it.
Yeah, because I chat with everybody.
Wait, what do I do?
Maui Maui fish, I think, is the second best. That's not how you say
It's
it.
mahi mahi.
mahi.
Ah,
I'm like, that's not how you say it.
That is so amazing.
Mahi mahi's really good.
Yeah. KJ, my nursery school teacher who is approaching 90 still takes trips to the equator for missions, etc. She is more vigorous and active than I am, honestly. Amazing. Wow, that's awesome.
Well, if she's running to the equator, she must be active and vigorous.
She's like, hi. Kimmy will say hi and run to find Heather.
It's kind of like she's the cool kid at the party, right? So I'm the one that's in the corner in the chair with my drink, trying not to make eye contact. She's the one over talking to people and laughing, and I'm like, oh, there's Heather over there. Oh, there she is over there.
Okay, if we're going based off of that, I'm the one in the corner just creepily watching all of you. Mostly because I haven't.
Why's it got to be creepy?
Yeah.
I get entertained watching other people do their things. And
I
also
got a
that kind of
box
person that'll
today.
do a domino
But
thing.
you see, if Heather's
I got a
here-
box today.
If Heather's there, I'll be right next to her. You haven't opened it yet?
No,
Bite it
because
open.
I didn't have a shank.
Bite it
Oh,
open.
I got one right here in my pocket. I got a shake in my pocket.
Hey!
Shank in
Is
my
your birthday
pocket.
visit?
Yeah, I love them. We Heather's got a pink and a red one, and I got a green and a blue one. Yeah. You need it right there?
No.
Okay. She's just gonna reach in. She's gonna do the puller out. Look. Wow! Look at that. Wait,
A hickory handle,
Look
a
at that.
sure strike. It's got the nail holder. Bob,
Wow!
you came through, sir. You came through.
That's awesome.
That's
Saddened me, Bob.
amazing. Easter.
I was expecting snacks.
I need to. It was made in Taiwan. We'll take that off. You can see that. Settle down. We'll just
Bob
take that
also
right
was
off.
really great. I'll have to get what he got. I already opened mine.
Yep, I'm playing with the cats.
I was in the middle of building my tape. We should take them over and show them my tape.
So Bob got a tripod for us as well. So
we
look at
needed that.
how awesome that is. So yeah, this one's a really cool one because it can also be a selfie stick. So just hold it out and thank
Nice.
you, Bob.
It's got a jingle jangle on it.
It's got a remote.
Mr. Bojangles. Oh, we can name the kitty Bojangles.
Oh, I like that.
And then every time I see him, I could sing. Mr. Bojangles. Dance. Unless it's a girl, then it has to be something else.
Unless we're on YouTube. because
Jolene!
We can't
Can't
sing.
sing. It's so dumb.
It is, yeah.
I'm sure.
They'll be like, we're not paying you anything for this because you sang or
You
you had
s-
some sort of tune in your head. Okay, so the funniest thing, we were over at our friend Susan's house for Kirra's birthday the other day, and Heather just kept singing, humming this, what was it? It was sugar something.
Candy something.
Oh, Candy. Yeah, because the goat's name was Candy. So she was humming this song, and then she got it stuck in all of our heads. It was hilarious.
Don't include me in that, all of us. I wasn't. I was just pretty much going, wee!
Hey, sheep, sheep. What you doing?
And I
You
was
want to see
hunting
my
the
new
cats.
hammer?
I was hunting.
Colleen, Bob, you so spoil the girls. It is a nice
It's a
surprise.
very nice hammer. I'm stoked.
I'm not gonna
hammer.
lie.
I really appreciate it.
It's beautiful.
I thought that
I
was a
did
cute
tell
hammer.
Kirra today when I was crying because of the whole shower debacle that I'm losing my femininity.
I told her she wasn't.
And I just want to be girly, but this is amazing. Just saying. Just saying.
Okay,
Spy playing on the live again.
she's not losing her femininity, and that is a very hard word to say. Cutthroat. There you go.
KJ says it's all the rival channels that are spying. I don't know if we really do have rival channels. Like YouTube, everybody, well, a lot, not everybody.
Oh no, Colleen,
A lot
Bob,
like
don't
George.
buy a microphone because we know personally they won't use it. No. That's terrible.
Is this like a karaoke
We're
joke?
like a-holes. We're total a-holes.
No.
What is this? What did I miss? I missed something. What's happening?
We have to go now.
They bought a microphone, and often it's not being used.
Well, so we did try to go out and use it, but I only charged one. I didn't charge the other thing. I didn't realize they all needed to be charged. So then we charged all the things.
Then we tried to do it with the sawmill, but the sawmill was so loud that was no go.
Yeah.
At that
Actually, it's
station.
really funny. So I was like, hey, we need to get the microphones out when we're working on putting the barn together, because then we could have hear what we're saying and stuff. I think
To be fair, I have a microphone too, and I've really only used it once. Because the other times I tried to use it, like it wasn't charged. Like you have
Yeah.
to think ahead.
way ahead.
You have to make sure that you charge them all because they don't stay charged.
And I feel like you have to really think your clothing through,
Yeah,
because you have to have something to clip it on.
that
And
was the other problem. My
Yeah.
hair kept hitting it and it was making weird noises. But
way
anyways,
to make us feel horrible, Colleen.
I'm here. I can fix it.
KJ says so.
You dropped the
the bikes.
Literally.
lives would be so great with microphones.
Oh,
I don't think you need it for the live.
hi,
It's
Alita.
the wind that is when we need
Yeah.
it. It's when it's windy.
Yeah.
The sheep are all the way up here.
Yeah, they were standing here for a second,
Hi guys.
saying it was almost 6 o'clock. It's 5:52. They were like
Yeah.
staring at me. That's
Oh, you
funny.
have the volume on. I was like, what is that?
No
I
volume.
think
Got
Heather's
your volume.
original hammer came from Fisher Price.
I like the funny echo.
That has a great. We don't. That has a great. Like it's long. The handle's long on it, so it's gonna. It's.
So
powerful.
Kimmy wouldn't ever be able to use it. I would be like, it's okay. So it's funny. I've gotten better at my hammer work.
Bob says something's wrong tonight. We haven't moved our chairs.
I've gotten better at my hammer work, and my daughter was over, and she was trying to put her tent stakes in, and she was choked up on the hammer, and I was
Like all the way up at the top. I'm
I
like,
was giggling.
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
laughing.
say anything. I was watching from afar, and I was like,
I was giggling. It was so cute.
and then her brother came over and started harassing her about it.
I was really impressed though that they did as well as they did, being that they're
Yeah.
city folks and it's pretty dirty out here and such, in the country.
Wade says, so Kimmy, what saying is you're just the camera girl, you're not in charge of sound.
Pizza. We're having pizza for dinner.
We're not. There's no in charge of anything really.
Oh, KJ says, just be advised there's a learning period for a longer hammer in terms of the muscle to use it and muscle memory. Great. I'm going to miss the nail a bunch of times.
Okay, so
Well, now we have a reason though.
Yeah.
Well, now, that being said, you're going to need a pair of pliers, so your hand is very safely far away, so you
I
don't
do that
miss.
anyway to start it, but this has a starting. This has you put it in here, and the nail sits here, so you go thunk, and then you pull this off and you hit it, so you
That's
don't
awesome.
have to do.
Colleen
that
says,
thing.
Sorry, girls, couldn't resist. Must be the Benadryl because I'm still wondering where my shirt is.
Dang!
Mic drop.
We were even at her house.
I'm pretty sure that was a bomb drop. There wasn't a mic.
Yep.
That was just like a full set on bomb explosion.
We love you, Colleen.
It's like, here's a grenade, fire in the hole.
We're pretty forgetful. I know.
KJ says, ask me how I know. I knocked the stuffing out of my wrist. Ooh, no, with the new hammer on deployment once. Didn't break it, but fell on my butt saying words. Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to kill them?
She is getting you. She is, Nancy. She's totally getting us. She's just calling you out.
Yeah. Robert says I should cook. Why do
No.
you hate them?
Well, I did teach Kirra how to make a spatchcock chicken once.
A what?
Spatchcock chicken. Because Kimmy's a 12-year-old boy.
Says the person laughing with her. Kimmy, go. Say it 3 times fast.
No, I'm not saying that. Nancy's crying, laughing face. So is Bob. If I put my framing hammer in the loop on the side of my pants, the handle hits my ankle. It hurts like hell. How short are you?
Who is that?
That was Bob.
KJ, that's a wrap.
Oh, Colleen, you know Virgil and I love you too.
Oh,
boy.
goodness, that's hilarious.
So, yay, no chicken.
I love you, Kirra. You're just so cute.
Yeah, I'm airheaded, so I also don't get why they're laughing.
Bob, it sounds
We'll
like
explain
you
that
need a
later.
tool belt.
I got a tool belt.
We do. I do. This is really funny. So, when we went over to Anchors Down, I was like, what do you need us to bring? Do you need us to bring anything specific, tools or whatever? And he said, just bring a tool belt because I've got tons of tools. And I was like, have you not watched our channel? We don't wear tool belts.
Had I gone, I would have.
He's like, okay, just bring some hammer.
And I have a tool belt, you guys. I have a fancy schmancy one.
I found it.
The problem is, okay, there's a one pocket tool belt that we have in there, which would be great, except for then you have to wear a belt. And I don't always have a belt. And it's hard to get on. I have all these excuses.
We stopped using them. Well, one, because I catch myself on things and then I don't want to get pulled off the ladder. Like, that's my deal. But then Kirra likes to carry everything in hers, and her tool belt weighed like 50 pounds. And I couldn't find any tools because they were all in the tool belt on her.
I regret nothing.
And so I had to take it away from her because I was worried about her spinal cord.
I was so prepared.
I think if I was going to wear a tool belt, I would need suspenders. Like a tool belt.
Like Randy!
With suspenders. Like Randy. Yeah.
We could get them and be like Randy.
Oh, Wade even just talked about it. Bob, you need to get one of those with suspenders. They're great. They keep the weight off your hips, and it helps a lot. See?
One more thing on
Great
my shoulders.
minds think alike. KJ, I only like a small apron for nails, etc. I like to be able to move and don't like stuff on my waist.
Same.
Same.
It's same. That's exactly the same.
Oh, Bob also needs a tool belt with suspenders, along with suspenders for my pants, because I lost weight. Good for you, Bob.
Good job.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Woo.
Linda Lawson.
Linda's,
Raton.
she's catching up with us.
Good.
She also had snacks in her tool belt. Nancy remembers.
I had everything. I was prepared. You needed a screw, I had screws. You needed a drill, I had drills.
Yep.
I had everything, including morning snacks.
Carol.
Apron on a
Oh
job
my!
site.
I just got here. Have to watch the rerun. Hi, Kirra.
Hi. Who's saying hi? Who? Hi.
Kirra, when are you going back?
Carol Kettner.
I'm going back September 27th.
Yeah, end of the month.
So she will be here on all of the lives.
She'll miss one next week.
But the next week's live because she will be out of town.
You wanna
She will be
fight?
at Jen's
You're
house.
going and visiting. Who you fighting?
Roberts.
Bob. But lots of, well, you did in the end where you just started carrying snacks. When I gave you that little pouch, you then just started carrying snacks in that one.
KJ,
I
Kirra
was
needs to be
prepared.
introduced to overpackers.
She does. In fact, when we called her dad and we were chatting with her dad, and I had said, you should pick some clothes and leave them here so when you come back and forth, you have clothes appropriate for here.
For the season.
And then you only have to take a carry-on. And her dad's like, Kirra, that sounds like a great idea. So apparently you guys have had that
We
conversation.
did, and we agreed. And then I flipped them off through the phone.
She did with both fingers.
I will be real.
Nancy
Now I-
says she has watched us all since the beginning.
Bless you.
Even through
Hey.
the really bad videos.
I have to
Like,
bring up
that's
something
awesome.
really serious, though.
Okay.
I hate to bring it to the seriousness about
Right
things.
before we leave, because it's 6 o'clock and
This
the
is
animals
very-
will riot.
Very, very serious. We are genuinely who we are. This
Oh,
is us.
yeah.
We are not faking anything. I just want to throw that out there. There's maybe
There was a recent video of a channel that we saw that was talking about they weren't who they were, and we were really
And
taken aback by it.
well, yeah, totally surprised. But I wanted to make sure that you guys realize we are authentic.
Yeah.
We are not playing a part. We are
And
not.
I'm not good at that. I can't not.
We've
be
always been
who I am,
We are who we are.
and I throw myself under the bus and tell you I cried over the shower.
So that's it.
You mean it's not a set in Hoboken, New Jersey? Curious is not a crisis actor? Really?
No.
I don't know what that means. But KJ. this
KJ's
means
one of
war.
our favorites.
This means war.
What
She's
means war?
amazing.
Why is there war?
Because she needs to be introduced to overpackers.
I do not.
Girl, the first step is admitting.
Okay, I will go back to my teen years and cow kiss you.
Girl, no, you will not. She had a backpack that she wore at school that I swear weighed like 60 pounds.
I had two backpacks that weighed 60 pounds. One had
And
school-
she didn't even weigh 60 pounds at
No,
the time.
yeah,
She
soaking
was
wet.
tiny.
Tiny.
So, all right, guys, we're gonna head off. We're gonna go get some food.
Gosh, we didn't even talk about what everybody's having for dinner.
They did. They talked a bit about
How
it.
did I miss that?
I don't
I
know.
was reading all of them today.
How
It's
does a crisis
6:02.
actor work? I don't get it.
We'll explain to you afterwards.
Okay.
But we're hungry, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go.
Pizza time.
God bless.
Pizza on the grill. We didn't even tell them that I broke the pizza rock. I don't know how the grilled pizza's gonna go. It's an accident.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, I'm blind.